Here's how I figure out if someone's a pronoun bully. If I put my limit as a she, her to they, thems, and I simply say my only limit to call you is they, thems, and it's because I understand the whole concept of non-binary, not wanting to conform to gender in general because they feel androgynous, that's understandable. But the minute they start having a problem with that, that's when I have a problem. Because here's the thing. A pronoun bully, it says it in its name. It's someone who is a bully because you don't call them by the pronouns. And these pronouns are very ridiculous. They change every second, every hour, or every week. So let me go ahead and have a take on this. I am not going to be putting up with emotional abuse from someone who goes ahead and takes their anger out on their own community because their community feels very uncomfortable and always has to step on eggshells around these people. My whole message to the non-binary community is be comfortable with yourself, understand who you are as a person, but don't ever make someone feel like they have to step on eggshells because you don't know yourself fully. Now, even though that I find this to be completely ridiculous because I know myself 100%, I could just simply say, well, I know for a fact that I don't look like a man because every man wants to sleep with me and they seem to be homophobic. Yeah, another bombshell. But another bombshell that I'm going to drop to myself is I don't really weigh my worth on who wants to sleep with me and who doesn't. I weigh my worth on my femininity and how much I show it while also being unapologetic. That's how life should be. This is how I walk and talk in life. And as for non-binary people, they can explain it to themselves in my comment section because this is an open environment. I would want someone to consider themselves what they are comfortable with. I am okay with going with non-conforming words and stuff. Reason being is because they, them, it's neutral. It makes sense. But TV and TV self, z, zem, zer, like I'm sorry to break it to you, that's something else. Now, to break this pronoun bully shit to a lot of people, there are people who just want to find a reason to hate you. But because they have no valid reason, they go ahead and they simply say, well, you don't want to call me by my pronouns. You're a bigot. You don't care for me. And here's the reality check, boo-boo. I don't. Are you going to pay my bills? Are you going to feed me? Are you going to feed my dogs? Are you going to feed my family? I don't think so. So when you come up here with your nonsense on me wanting to call you cotton candy and cotton candy self and all this stuff, literally 2 seconds after you considered yourself ogre and ogre self, this is when I have a problem because I'm an adult. I have bills to pay. And when you do this to the they, thems and put a bad light on their name, I have an issue with that. Because the reason why they are not conforming is because they don't feel comfortable in their skin. And you're making them even more uncomfortable by making them step on eggshells. Get the hell out of here and go seek therapy. Seriously, I'm doing my work.